This continues to be a really tough story. Nancy Guthrie has been missing for 19 days now, and there are still more questions than answers about her whereabouts. Now, critics have begun pointing fingers at Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos, who gave an update on the case yesterday. Take a look.
We believe that we may have some DNA there that may be our suspect, but we won't know that until that DNA is separated, sorted out. To me, that's more critical than any glove I found 2 miles away. I think this was an individual who had a target for whatever reason, and he has made it tough. But I've got some pretty tough investigators, too.
So people are frustrated with how this case is being handled. I don't know.
I've struggled with this because I think there's a fine line between keeping the public informed and then giving the perpetrator a roadmap for where you're going. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's what I struggle with. And this sheriff, to me, has just been weak throughout this entire thing. The way that he's conveyed information, the way that he's wishy-washy. And I feel like there's a lot of ego that's present here. And there's no progress made when ego's in the room.
He should be doing press conferences because that's when the public, the reporters, it's not a sit down where it's comfortable. Mm-hmm. It's people throwing what the public wants to know. And right now he hasn't been doing them. And the problem there is we are inundated with misinformation. We have so many TikTok detectives and everything else, and it's spreading things like wildfire. So as people are understandably concerned and scared, I feel like there's got to be one source that keeps coming out and answering what they can.
Yes.
Well, typically, law enforcement agencies, especially the FBI and the U.S. Marshal Service, they do have a communications person, and that person will sometimes give information. But I disagree about the press conferences for this particular lead investigator or the information that he needs to give. Investigations are very fluid. You don't want to tip off the people so that they run away, the perpetrators, so that they run away. You want to keep that investigation close to the vest. And I think that's what I'm seeing from someone with law enforcement background. That's what I'm seeing happen here. I think they probably have more leads than they're telling us. I think they probably have more information.
Isn't that always the way that the police always knows more than they tell the public?
Always, and it's a matter of public safety, and it's a matter of making sure that the family probably is a little bit more informed, and it's making sure, hopefully, that Nancy Guthrie comes home, and that's the ultimate goal.
It doesn't mean he has to answer the questions, though, and betray it. We've watched investigations and press conferences since the beginning of time. They can say, I'm not at liberty to share that, but at least it allows for people to respond with what we're seeing.
I think it's really hard. I think it's really hard for law enforcement in these kinds of cases because you don't know. You have the FBI on one hand who is saying you can't say this, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, and trying to give the people in your community what they need without stepping on the toe. I think it's really hard, and so I don't know what I would do if I was in this situation. So
I think, too, what's interesting is, an article came out that said Google Trends data showed that someone searched for the home address in 2025 and again in 2026. Also, once again on January 11th, Savannah Guthrie's salary was searched from Tucson sometime between December 13th and December 20th. And I think what's important about someone searching the address, if they know that someone searched that, how can we not see who searched that?
Well, I'm sure they may know.
They may know.
Listen, in this world, in this country, everything is on camera. Your search history, now anybody can search anything about you. So it's all there. The thing is keeping it under wraps until you can get into a position to
It's safer.
It's safer.
It's safer.
And
preserve the integrity of the
investigation. Just because they made a search doesn't make them guilty.
Yeah.
So.
And I also want to put this out, as we have been doing every time we talk about this. If you have any information that could be helpful, you may not know that you know. You may not realize that you've seen something that you've seen. If you think maybe there's a shot that there's something you might have picked up, call somebody, call the helplines. They're on the screen. Anything can help them find and bring her home safely.